Good afternoon. This is Nicole Derrick. Today we will be talking about attitudes reflection. Attitudes refer to our learned tendencies to view and judge things in a certain way. They encompass our opinions, emotions, beliefs, expectations, values, and intentions. Attitudes can be positive, negative, or neutral. They shape our behavior and influence various aspects of our lives, including career success, relationships, and personal well-being. Reflecting on our attitudes allows us to better understand ourselves, make informed decisions, and foster personal growth. When I reflect on my attitude, I am for the most part in a good mood, and on this particular day, I remained pretty stable. Some hypotheses, though, that can lead to possible changes in my attitude are lack of sleep, stress and demands of life, lack of information, and past experiences. The supportive content I found for this is with lack of sleep, irritability and moodiness tend to go hand in hand. Why sleep is important and what happens when you don't get enough, apa.org. When I'm stressed out, it seems to affect feelings, beliefs, and behaviors. Sabates, 2012, page 155. It also differs with regards to affective or cognitive information. I tend to fail in asking further follow-up questions when necessary, so it impacts the processing of that information. Sabates, 2012, page 154. And it also impacts the metacognitive model, being aware of one's cognitive processes, monitoring them, and controlling them. Sabates, 2012, page 156. What functions do attitudes serve? And why do we have attitudes? Attitudes help us organize our complex social world. They act as mental frameworks. They help us organize thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions. They also boost our self-image and the mental picture we have of ourselves. It also allows us to have increased connection with similar others. We tend to connect better with people who have similar attitudes. It is also a form of self-expression, helping us to organize and understand the world, express our core values and identity, fit in with social groups, act as a defense mechanism, protecting self-esteem and justifying our actions. It is also a form of impression management, the ways that people attempt to control how they are perceived by others. Sabates, 2012, page 159. Attitude and scriptures go hand in hand. The scriptures encourage us to cultivate positive attitudes and distance ourselves from evil. Instead of pride, let us embrace humility. Instead of arrogance, let us practice kindness. Rather than injustice, let us seek justice and compassion. The Bible consistently reminds us that our attitude profoundly impacts our entire life, our spiritual well-being, our worship, and our service to the Lord. Within its sacred pages, we discover God's wisdom and perspective on aligning our hearts with Him. These foundational truths encourage us as we seek a righteous mindset. Romans 8:6 states, "The mind governed by the flesh is death, but the mind governed by the Spirit is life and peace." Romans 8:6 provides a powerful contrast between two mindsets. A cardinal mindset, when our minds are set on selfish desires, worldly pursuits, and sinful inclination, it leads to a spiritual death. This mindset focuses on the temporal and often destructive aspects of life, inform our negative behaviors. But if we take on a more spiritual mindset, When our minds are set on the Spirit of God, it brings life and peace. This mindset aligns with God's purposes, eternal truths, and the abundant life found in Christ. It also reflects a Christian's positive attitude. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.